Klaus, isn't that refreshing? Just regular guys playing a stupid game, learning about friendship and teamwork and life and all of that fun stuff. It's so wonderful how we can all come together on the channel. And we're going to do a couple of things today that are going to be fun. First of all, we're going to watch a fantastic game here, played by Andriy Mihinya. I'm going to call you Andy for the simple reason that I don't want to screw up your name. And he's from the RDWS clan. And as customary on this channel, we shout out the clans. Shout out to you guys! And he's playing as Tiger 1. Look at that camo paint. He's played this a lot. And he's going to show us how to get his third stripe. And while we do that, while we watch this fantastic game, feast your eyes and your senses. Enjoy this game. You know, I'm going to recap a couple of things because we do a lot of, I have a lot of polling buttons on the channel where I ask you guys to vote and this and that, and then you vote, but I never recap them. You can go back to the videos and click and then click that voting button again, and it kind of gives you the percentage of votes. But why don't we recap one in particular? I did a video a little while ago. I asked the serious question of, are some people too stupid to play this game? And these are the results right here. Let me flash them up. And the takeaway here is that 11% of people thought that no. No. There are not people that are too stupid to play this game. And in fact, some people were very, very triggered by this video and left some interesting comments, which I think we should review. And here's the first one right here. Let's pause the game. We'll get back to the game so we don't miss anything. But Lord Killer here says, okay, Klaus, this time it is enough. I loved your videos and it was always fun watching your videos, but this time you get too far. We can't all be professionals in game as we don't all have PhDs, and we are not all able to spend thousands in game and may others things to count. Are we less worthy if we don't have PhDs, etc.? Who give you right to talk about everyone who play game? Even I don't play it over a year now, and I was not bad player while I did play it. I feel bad for all those who sucks in game because I could be one of those guys. Well, that is true. You could be one of those guys. Let me continue here. I am really sorry, but I have to unsubscribe from your channel, and not just me, also all others should unsubscribe from your channel. This kind of insulting everyone is just not acceptable for anyone who have even little self-respect, no matter if he is pro or noob in game. Thanks for all the fun I has watching your videos, but it's time to say goodbye. Well, goodbye, Lord Killer. And before you go, I just wanted to show your comment and award you an honorary Klaus Kellerman participation ribbon. All comments and everyone's opinion is welcome on this channel. And he was particularly mentioned PhDs because I did do that video of are some people too stupid to play, and said it was a very serious question we should discuss. And then I invited a special guest to discuss the problem, Professor Herbert von Schnitzelberg from the Institute of Esoteric Human Interactive Studies in Moose Jaw, Canada. And it's kind of a thing that you do in comedy. You pose something serious and you approach a commentary in a serious way, but then you interject something completely ridiculous to kind of give people the clue that maybe it's a tongue-in-cheek kind of funny thing. And well, I guess for some people, Lord Killer, it was a little bit confusing, and I think he believed that Professor Herbert von Schnitzelberg was a real person. Let me clarify that by showing you here. This is me. You've seen me before. Cute and lovable are some words that have been used to describe me in the past. And then I disguised myself to be Professor Herbert von Schnitzelberg. Here he is here. I put on some intelligent-looking glasses. But I thought most people could tell that the professor was really me being kind of trying to be funny, I guess, and stupid. I tried to throw in a couple of weird things like staring off into space while the professor was talking, but maybe the disguise was too good, and And there were some people that actually believed that Herbert von Schnitzelberg was serious and was a real PhD commenting on the state of people being too stupid to play, and did unsubscribe. Maybe my disguise was just too good, and I mean, I looked exactly the same as both characters except for the glasses, which confused some people, and it was enough to make some people very angry about the whole seriousness of the whole video. Like this comment here by Jeff Woolgar, who points out, "You do not have the right to be critical of others playing this game. I only have the right to be critical of your video." And he goes on, "If it were not for the below average players, of which I am one, I'm sure you are, you would not have a game to play." Huh, touche. This is because most of the players are average or below, which he correctly points out that it is true that most players who play this game are average or below. Hence the question that I posed. Are some people too stupid to play? But let's go on. "The people like yourself seem to enjoy making fun of lesser mortals," which is also true. I do have a lot of fun doing that. I find it a lot harder to make fun of higher mortals, so I stick to the lesser ones. But anyway, it is a game. Games are played for fun, not to take the piss out of others. Come on. It's fun to take the piss out of others, isn't it? It's kind of a game in itself. Anyway, okay. "Indeed, there are people who should not play this game, and you are one." Maybe only the stupid people should play, I guess is what he's getting at, which is a very good point, and I wanted to share it with everyone. And Jeff Woolgar, honorary Klaus Kellerman participation ribbon for you. Now let's keep watching this tiger have a great game and just ponder the whole situation here. I will come clean with you guys. You know, the voting button in that video was really just a diversion, because there's no correct or incorrect answer. You can vote either way. You can vote yes or no, because anyone can have an opinion. The true experiment here was in the comment section. See, I did the switcheroo on you guys. And it's funny that about 11% of the comments, as well as 11% of the people that voted no, were very interesting, and we learn a lot. Like the first comment that I showed, where someone actually believed that the professor, Herbert von Schnitzelberg, was actually a real person. And he was upset that we can't all have PhDs. Who is this guy, Herbert von Schnitzelberg, who just tells me that he believes that everyone is too stupid to play? I don't have a PhD. It's not surprising. It happens. Here's a real statistic for you that I read in scientific journals. 17% of adults who in their younger years were read the bedtime story still believe that Pinocchio was a real boy, and are still stressed out by the fact that his nose could grow like that. And in fact, to this day, some of them have nightmares about boys whose noses grow. That's true. But anyways, so doing this kind of experiment every now and then is not the best thing to do as a YouTuber. I actually lost some subscribers after doing that video. But I view it as kind of a weeding out of the feeble-minded, leaving only you, strong, more intelligent types, to continue watching. And that, you know, it makes the channel stronger and the community better, I think. But, I mean, if I wanted to grow the channel faster, I should just do a video, like, praising everyone that watches, and using simple 1- or 2-syllable words. And if I introduce a new character, I should not disguise him so well like Herbert von Schnitzelberg. I should make it obvious that it's not a real person, so as not to confuse anyone. And maybe I shouldn't have worn the strange glasses, I guess. Maybe I should, you know, tell stories that will make the Simpleton subscribers happy. Like maybe something that might have happened to them during the week. Like I was on the toilet this morning, and I reached down to try and tie my shoelaces while I was taking a shit, and I fell off and bumped my forehead on the tile floor. And you know, they can watch and relate and say, yeah, I hate when that happens, man. Oh man, yeah, that happened. Yeah, it happened to me, man. Wow. That's funny, because maybe they would be able to relate to things that happen in their lives. But then I started thinking that's not going to work, because really, if everyone just got it, then nothing would be funny, really. Right? You need simpletons and morons and cluelessness in order to contrast the higher standards. You get it? Like, let me give you an example here. Like, for example, like, let's assume that we are all expert painters, right? Everyone's an expert painter. Then anyone who walks in to the Sistine Chapel and sees Michelangelo's ceiling would just look around and say, well, who gives a fuck? My living room looks like that. You get it? Because you would have painted it, because you're an expert painter, right? It would have left no impression on you. It's better that we're not all experts. We need the untalented, the unmotivated, the clueless people, right? To appreciate that kind of stuff. Like the moron tourist that goes there to see the Sistine Chapel. He's standing there and he's looking up and going, hey, Martha, look at that. Take a picture of me. We'll send this one back to Mabel. She's going to love it. Let me make my Paul Newman face. She's gonna get a kick out of this one. Yeah, that's what Michelangelo would have got. Those are the types of reactions. And if he was alive, what would he have done? He probably wouldn't have been impressed. You know, he probably had, back in the day, this is probably lost, he probably had a scroll out front, out there with a simple question on the scroll. Are some people too stupid to paint? And you would have had to vote before you went in and saw the ceiling, and 11% of the people would have voted no. A few of them would have walked out mumbling under their breath, can't appreciate that. Michelangelo, who does he think? We can't all be painters! Well, here you go, Here's another example that I've taken from a scientific journal that basically explains everything. The psychologists have done an experiment with people. They've asked them all to read a comic that is agreed by everyone to be hysterically funny. Now, what they've done is they've asked half the people to, while they read this comic, to do as follows. Hold a pencil with their teeth and not let their lips touch that pencil. So they're holding a pencil in their mouth with their teeth, and they're tracing their lips out so that lips don't touch the pencil, which is a natural smile. Try it yourself if you have a pencil there. Go on, try it. They are smiling. They do not know they're smiling. They're holding a pencil in their teeth. Try not to let their lips touch the pencil. 98% of the people that were holding the pencil with their teeth, not letting their lips touch it, thought that the comic was hysterically funny and laughed and dropped the pencil and yada, yada, yada. Now, the other half of people, they told, hold this pencil in your mouth with only your lips. Do not let it touch your teeth. Hold the pencil with your lips, which is a natural frowning position. They didn't know this. They were just holding the pencil with their lips. Try not to let it touch your teeth. They were frowning. Only 48% of those people who read the comic thought it was funny. The other 52% thought, well, this is stupid, this isn't funny, what's going on? You see, the people had a reaction depending on whether they were ready to smile or ready to frown, regardless of the content that they were made to view. And there's two important takeaways from this experiment that revolutionizes everything that you need to know about people. Number one is, if someone has a resting bitch face, naturally, then chances are they probably are a bitch. And number two, you can't please everyone all the time, no matter what you do. So every now and then, you gotta give out some participation ribbons. And there you go. That was a pretty good game in that Tiger, eh? He got the third stripe and everything. But hopefully we learned something here, and I'm glad you guys are around. Friendship, teamwork, experiments, learning about life. It's what we do on this channel. And it's what makes it so great. I love all you guys. Even the assholes. Maybe they're just having a bad day. Nah, they're assholes.